stereotypes that often reward us for silence. For example, Asian Americans are known as the model minority, highlighting a large, multicultural, intergenerational group of American-born and immigrants as all being successful. The label is used to create a false narrative and dichotomy between Asian Americans who behave, follow the rules, and therefore succeed compared to the other racial minorities. Black and brown parents regularly teach their young children how to behave if and when they interact with law enforcement. Those lessons don't include raising your voice as a means of expressing your humanity. Instead, the lesson is to stay as silent as possible. Women of color sit precariously and boldly in the intersection of race and gender, where raising our voices is a subversive, countercultural act that can earn us the labels of defiant or threatening. The angry Latina or Black woman, the Dragon Lady, or even Pocahontas. There is mansplaining and whitesplaining, and women of color can't avoid either. There have been times when I was metaphorically and literally silenced in loud rooms. Shove all of that into my shadow of self-doubt and wrestling with what ambition looks like until life pushed it out of me as if giving birth. And what do you get? You get this book. In many ways, giving birth to a child was easier than giving birth to my voice. I was able to get pregnant fairly easily the first time. I had great prenatal care, incredible health insurance, and easy access to a hospital. From start to finish, it was 9 months. This book has been in the making for 10 years. Finding my voice is ongoing, just like the follow-up to giving birth, parenting. Even now, I find myself nudging, pushing, encouraging, and learning from my daughter, in her 20s, to speak and dance her voice. Bethany was 17 when she told her father and me she wanted to study dance. I want to be a dancer. There isn't another subject I want to spend 4 years exploring. I want to go to college but major in dance, she said, holding back tears. We had no framework with which to answer her announcement. My husband Peter and I are Korean American. He's American-born while I'm an immigrant. We believe that education is the road to survival, assimilation, and success. Education, and most certainly college, is not for chasing dreams. Education is practical, as it was for my husband, who is a dentist. On the other hand, I started out as a journalist, went into vocational ministry, and now I'm a writer. So I guess I do have a bit of a framework for pursuing slightly impractical dreams. But a dancer? Journalism majors can work for newspapers or go to law school. What is our daughter going to do with a degree in dance? I thought, can you even do that? Is that a real degree? Bethany stood near the door to our bedroom. She was waiting for a response while I was trying to figure out what to say. Do you mean major in dance in addition to another major? No, I knew that's not what she meant. How will you get a job that pays enough so that you can pay off your student loans? No. Peter and I had told ourselves that our kids' vocational choices shouldn't focus on income earning potential and financial security. How do we explain this to my immigrant parents? Oh my goodness. There still is a part of me that wants to please my parents and prove we have done a good job raising our children, despite the fact that none of our children speak Korean. What will other people think? Will they think she isn't serious about her future? Will they think she isn't smart enough to study a real subject? Why isn't Peter saying anything? Oh my goodness, I really do still care about what other people think. I'm still working through how or if my kids' choices and behaviors reflect on me as a parent. Do you know how risky and full of rejection a career as a